Hi, I'm Ryan Carden. I'm with the Accessible Housing Program, and today we are here on site at one of our new EAP projects. EAP stands for Enhanced Accessibility Program. Essentially, this is a program offered to developers here in the city of Los Angeles to increase and enhance the accessibility features on their multifamily housing developments. Now, these features go above and beyond any state, local, or federal guidelines, and ultimately the EAP provides a greater level of accessibility. Okay, now that you have a brief understanding of what the EAP is and what it accomplishes, come take a walk with me. Let's walk around the property and take a look at some of these enhanced features. Hi folks, here we are in front of a mobility unit and we're at the main entry door. If you can see here, we have a clear width opening of 34 inches, which is an EAP requirement. Also requirement is we have an auto operator door with a designated outlet up top. To go along with the auto operator, we have a key fob within retrains to allow seamless access into the unit. Now if you'll walk with me in, you can't see it, but behind this wall, within the studs, there's a backup power system. In case of a power emergency, this door will still work. And of course, we have a key fob system on the inside of the unit for easy access out. All right, another EAP requirement in accessible units. In the base cabinets in the kitchen, it is a requirement to have all pull-out drawers and shelves in lieu of swing doors. Another enhanced feature of the EAP program is motion-activated light switches with operable parts. In mobility units with balconies, there is a requirement to have a 60-inch turning radius so wheelchairs can easily access the balcony, turn around, and exit the balcony back into the unit. Okay, here we are in a bedroom of a mobility unit. And one of the really cool things about EAP is there is a requirement to have blocking or reinforcement all throughout the ceiling to help an individual with a harness system if needed. Now, if you want to follow me real quick, essentially what the individual would do, if needed, with the installed harness system would be get lifted out of the bed into a wheelchair. They would roll into the bathroom. There's another harness system that can be installed in the bathroom. So they would essentially get into the harness, into the bathing fixture. EAP also requires hard surface flooring so someone with a disability or in a wheelchair can easily maneuver throughout the unit. Now if you want to follow me, I'll show you another cool EAP requirement. So here we are in the bedroom, and although it is not installed yet, it will be. Another requirement for the EAP is to have adjustable shelves and rods in the closet. So essentially this shelf is going to move up and down when it's all finished. Here we are at the main entrance to the development. Another one of the main EAP requirements is to have auto-operated doors in all entrances and exits to and from the facility. So clearly this door is still under construction. However, what you want to see in the future is you will have a post installed with a button at a high point and a low point to allow wheelchair users to easily access the buttons. Now, just like the mobility unit, this door will have a designated circuit or outlet, and also backup power is installed behind the door. In case of an emergency, this door will still operate. So if you want to follow me inside. So just like the outside, on the inside there will also be two buttons installed, one high button and one low button. This allows for users to easily access the buttons and open the doors to exit the building. Now, these auto-operated doors are required at all entrances and exits to and from the facility. One of the EAP requirements for trash room doors is an auto-operated door with push plates or 5 pounds of opening force maximum. All right, so that wraps it up for today. Today we covered the majority of the EAP requirements in mobility units and common room areas. However, additional requirements are required depending on the project or development. So on behalf of ACHP, we want to thank you for listening today, and we really hope you learned a bit about the EAP program.